Today we celebrate 7 remarkable graduates whose journeys have required courage, resilience, growth and determination. Only 6 of them are here today. One of the students who is graduating cannot make it today. Our theme this year is Starry Night. Because every student here has learned how to keep moving forward, even through very difficult seasons, and how to find their own light along the way. Stars do not shine because the night is easy. They shine because even in darkness, light matters. Every graduate here today has shown tremendous perseverance, and today we celebrate not just academic achievement, but personal growth, resilience, and hope. So just as a reminder for what I said at the beginning, just some practical points before we continue. Be aware of your exits. Bathrooms are downstairs. There will be cake afterwards. And you are encouraged, even though I just said there is no photos to be taken in this place, we encourage you to take as many photos as you can get and video as well. So if you need to stand up, that's absolutely fine. We are used to being different here at Brentwood. So, we will welcome our graduates. By the way, cheering and photo taking is encouraged. At this time, we invite everyone to please rise, including graduates, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may take your seats. As we continue, this is a really good time for us to remind our families, friends, and everyone else who is listening to this graduation ceremony a few things about Brentwood. So let's take some time to remember what makes Brentwood Academy truly special. We are not your average high school. We are a therapeutic special education high school, serving the most amazing and unique, and I didn't think I was going to get upset here, students from Nashua and also from surrounding communities. At Brentwood, we focus on the whole student, not just behaviours or just academics, but the whole student. Through a trauma-informed, relationship-based approach, our students gain not just academic skills, but the tools to self-regulate, to build healthy relationships, and succeed beyond high school to become contributing community members here in Nashua and beyond. For us, this is more than a graduation. For us, it's a celebration of everything our students have overcome, worked for, and have become. Of course, none of this could happen without some incredible people in their graduates' lives, and I'd like to acknowledge those people right now. The incredible staff, families, and the community in this room. Our superintendent and assistant superintendents, both elementary and high school, are here with us today. We have school board members here with us today. We have special education team members here with us today. We say thank you for supporting Brentwood, thank you for supporting the students, and thank you for supporting the staff. We have a Brentwood team. Could the staff just raise your hand so we sort of know where you are located in the room? Thank you for being coaches, for being counsellors, advocates and cheerleaders. Thank you for all you do to support our students to succeed. And to the families, please raise your hand, families and friends. Thank you for never giving up on your child, for showing up and trusting the process, even on days when it looked like controlled chaos in your houses. Thanks for advocating for your child to get them to Brentwood. It's a long journey to get to Brentwood. Thanks for supporting them on this part of their life journey. Now, please welcome someone who has guided our students for the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years with patience, strength, humour, our principal, Mr. Warren.
I think I'll just stand up here. Yeah. Like, I want to be able to see you.
Oh, no, great. I have the TV.
I feel like I always have to have eyes over there.
Yeah, we're going to Chaos Corner.
All right, there's the humor part. Good afternoon, students, families, staff, friends, and honored guests. Today is a day worth celebrating. Oh, sorry. All right, now I can still see you. Graduates, I have a speech here. It's a little longer than I normally do, but it's dedicated to you guys, so here we go. As I look across this room, I do not simply see students receiving diplomas. I see stories, I see determination, I see courage. I see, as Mr. McCallum said, resilience. And most importantly, I see people who refuse to let their challenges define their futures. Each of you arrived at Brentwood Academy with a unique journey. Some of you faced academic struggles. Some of you battled anxiety, depression, trauma, and other emotional challenges. And some of you came here after feeling misunderstood, disconnected, or convinced that school simply was not a place where you could succeed. Yet, here you are. Not because the path was easy, not because everything suddenly fell into place, but because you persevered. Perseverance is a word we often use, but it means more than simply continuing forward. Perseverance means getting up after setbacks. It means showing up on days when you would rather stay home. It means trying again after disappointment. It means believing in yourself, even when that belief is difficult to find. The truth is that every graduate sitting before me this afternoon has demonstrated a level of perseverance that many people will never fully understand. You have faced obstacles that were real and significant, yet you continued moving forward. One day, one class, one assignment, and one conversation at a time. The conversations are always very important. I feel like we have good relationships. Every student has a teacher or someone or a staff member that's kind of their go-to person, and that's super important at our school, and that's super important, and I'm proud of that. And one thing that makes Brentwood Academy special for us is that we understand success is not always measured by how quickly someone reaches a destination. Success is often measured by the courage it takes to keep moving forward despite the obstacles along the way. At Brentwood, we have watched students discover strengths they did not know they possessed. We have watched students find their voices. We have watched students learn to advocate for themselves. We have watched students build relationships, take risks, and grow into the remarkable young adults that are sitting before us today. As you leave Brentwood Academy and begin the next chapter of your lives, I want to share a lesson that I believe is essential for all of us. Too often, we live in one of two places, the past and the future. We replay mistakes from yesterday, wondering when we could have done differently. Or we worry about tomorrow and all the unknowns that lie ahead. But life is lived in the present. One of the songs, I did a song because you all know I love music. One of the songs that captures this idea beautifully is the song Present Tense by Pearl Jam. And in that song, there's a line that says this: "You can spend your time alone, redigesting past regrets, or you can come to terms and realize you're the only one who cannot forgive yourself." So forgive yourself. For many people, especially those who have faced challenges, these words carry tremendous meaning. And we all have regrets. We all regret something we've done. We have moments we wish we could take back or change. And we've all made mistakes in our lives, and we wish we could erase them. But it's not that easy, right? But growth happens when we learn from these past mistakes without allowing it to control our future. Don't let the past control your future. And then this song continues with another powerful reminder that it says, "Do you see the way that tree bends? And does that inspire?" Well, that's because, for instance, trees survive storms not because they're rigid, but because they're flexible. They bend, they adapt, and they continue growing. Many of you have done exactly that. Life brought storms your way. Circumstances have changed. Challenges have appeared. Yet you have adapted. You bent without breaking. And because of that, you're standing here today, or sitting right now. And as you move forward, there will be difficult days. There will be setbacks still. There still will be moments of uncertainty. But remember what you have already overcome. Remember that you are stronger than you think. And remember that progress is rarely a straight line. Remember that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. And remember to live in the present tense. Don't let yesterday's mistakes steal today's opportunities. Don't let tomorrow's worries prevent you from appreciating today's victories. Live in the moment. Be present for the people you love that are here celebrating you. Be present for the opportunities that come your way. Be present for your own growth, because the life you are building is not waiting somewhere in the future. It is being built one decision, one action, and one moment at a time. Graduates, your diploma represents much more than academic achievement. It represents resilience. It represents perseverance. It represents countless moments when you chose not to give up. On behalf of everyone at Brentwood Academy, I want you to know how proud we are of you. We are proud of the obstacles you've overcome, and we're proud of the growth that you've demonstrated, and we're proud of the courage you've showed. And we are excited to see what comes next. And as you leave here this afternoon, carry your experiences with you. Don't have them as burdens, but as proof of your strength. Let them remind you that you can face challenges, adapt to change, and continue moving forward. Your story is still being written. This graduation is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. So move forward with confidence, with hope, and with perseverance. Most importantly, move forward living fully in the present tense. I'm just going to have the graduates stand up now. Is that where you wanted me to go to? No? Okay. I had it all planned out myself. Anyways, I wanted to say congratulations to you all. I have known some of these young people for the entirety of their high school career. And I can remember days of when they came over and they were nervous, and it all worked out. Some joined us in the middle, and I'm just very proud of you all, and I want to say congratulations. Thank you for listening.
Just out of interest, how long have you been at Brentwood, Ben?
3, almost 4 years.
What about you, Ange?
3 years.
What about you, Admin? 3? JJ? 4? Pat? 3 for you, Logan? Okay. This is also probably the largest graduating class. Maybe the teachers can confirm that.
4 years, yeah.
That we've had in 4 years. Yeah.
Last time it was only 3 people, so. We got upgrades, people. Upgrades.
You got the upgrade.
Good math.
Thank you, Mr. Warren, for your words. Hopefully some of those words you will carry with you as you move along your journey. And Mr. Warren was able to sort of give you that reminder that you've done a lot, all those little steps along the way. Keep living in the present. Keep moving forward, right? Okay. Now we reach a part of the ceremony that is guaranteed to bring a tear. Sorry, get the tissues ready. We discussed this as a staff, whether with 7 graduating students, whether we even have the time to be able to do this. And what we're about to do now is a tradition at Brentwood where a staff member will come to the podium and will talk about a student or 2 or more to share some insights, some well wishes to our graduates. So, unfortunately, you're going to stretch your legs a little. I would ask each graduate to stand while when the staff member comes to do their address and say their kind words. So let us call on, I forget what order I'll just call the order if that's okay. You ready? Miss Keyworth, Miss Michelle, would you come up first?
So I'll be speaking today for Rita.
This is the microphone for the team.
I'll be speaking for Rita. Oh, Rita. Oh my God, I haven't even started. In 3 years, you have made an enormous impact on Brentwood, students and staff alike. Your personality is so colorful, full of humor, compassion, creativity. You've grown into a leader here, too, helping newer and younger students learn the Brentwood way. You embody the Brentwood spirit: cooperation, caring, respect, with a little fun thrown in. You're always a cheerleader for other students, encouraging them to do their best and to keep on going when the going gets tough. We've all seen you give a pep talk or some words of advice to a friend who's struggling. There are a few things that everyone here knows about you. You're an ingenious and perceptive artist. Everyone loves your cartoons and comics that you create. And you always make sure everyone's included, never leaving anyone out when you make a comic strip. And your ability to pull a person's personality traits out and draw them is uncanny. Your humor and the way that you can capture an expression through your little drawings is amazing. You're also an imaginative, thoughtful, and funny writer. And you've also made me cry with a couple of your stories and poems, not that that's very hard. Everyone looks forward to Mrs. Algazine's writing celebration to see what you've created, and we can always count on your hair never being the same color for more than a couple of weeks, and we love that about you. In fact, your hair is kind of a representation of your personality, colorful, creative, and memorable. The quality that I admire most about you is your incredible resilience. You show up, kid. You don't give up, even when you feel like giving up is the only thing to do. You just keep on going through the hard times, the sad times, and the scary times. When you stumble, you get up. When you fail, you try again. Your dedication to your friends and to your family is really admirable. You're truly one of a kind, Rita, and you will be missed more than you can imagine. Your little doodles will stay in our classrooms and our bulletin boards always. I still have a doodle on my whiteboard from 3 years ago. It says, JJ's favorite emo. No, it says Miss Michelle's favorite emo. Yeah. Yes. With your little nickname. In the words of Jim Henson and your senior quote, life's like a movie, write your own ending. Keep on believing, keep on pretending.
Next, I would like to call on Mrs. O'Connor, and she is going to talk about Benjamin Brackett.
Ben, I know, samesies. Well, now that you're actually sitting here, I think all of the staff can take a collective breath, knowing that you've finally crossed the finish line. I know, look at the excitement. You and I met 4 years ago, both at South, and you certainly gave me a run for my money.
Made you wish you weren't a teacher.
Well, no, but when I met you, your walls were so incredibly high that it was nearly impossible to even have a meaningful conversation with you. The following year, both of us moved to Brentwood, and I thought, oh boy, this is going to be a bumpy one for both of us. After all, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but what I like to say is this is Ben Brackett's world, and the rest of us are only living in it.
Chaos, so
But over the next 2 years, we've watched you mature into a very nice young man. Your passion for working on cars has grown, and we've watched you successfully complete Automotive 1 and 2 classes at North, and most recently completed your internship at Tully. You've become more open to feedback. One of the things we love about you is that you've learned to laugh at all of the little things that at one time would really, elicit a really big response from you. You now laugh about them, right? You can talk about them. And you've learned to take responsibility when you've needed to. Some of the best memories that our staff have of you are certainly the recycling wars. That was you and Angie both. When you brought in a cake for Miss Lapiana's birthday. We loved hearing about your experiences working at the Deerfield Fair year after year. It was exciting for us to see pictures of you when your new niece Willow was born. We loved watching your excitement when you made the South lacrosse team. We liked watching you play ping pong in gym class, and of course, losing to me was always fun.
Oh no, I should win.
And
Time's over.
one of our favorite things was reading your beautifully written story about your father, who I'm sure is here in spirit with you today. We want to leave you with a few words of advice as a new driver and a new graduate. Enjoy the ride. Take it slow. When life gets hard and things start to go wrong, as they inevitably will, pull over, reevaluate, put the pieces back together, and start to move forward again. Ben, we will miss you, and we wish wonderful things for you ahead. You and all the other graduates are truly the W's today. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Connor, and it's just pollen in my eyes right now.
Bull! The Aussie man cries.
We don't cry, Ben.
I call for ball now.
I think-
You definitely cry. There's no hard here. It's been heavy filtered.
I would like to call on Mrs. Algazine, who is going to talk or pay tribute to two different students. So I'll leave it up to you who you choose first.
So I'm the English teacher, as all the students know, and so I'm going to do some Englishy stuff with us, okay? So I can't help but see everyone as being a student. Okay, so I'm going to go in alpha order. So we're starting with Angelina Chapman. Yes, and so Angelina, Angie, my Angie, you inspire a vocabulary lesson. I know. And because there are two words that come to my mind, but also to all the staff at Brentwood, and they are these: adventurous and perseverant. Okay, and these are good things, honey. Okay, so for adventurous, the Cambridge Dictionary says, willing to try new or difficult things, someone who is exciting and often dangerous. And I mean the good kind of dangerous, okay? And the brave way. Someone who takes the brave way through. That is being adventurous, and that is Angie Chapman, okay? So, I believe that Angie embodies this willingness of adventure to embrace the new and the bold. Angie loves four-wheeling, and she's good at it. And she also loves cars, and she loves working on them. And she is amazing. And she has a future there. And I cannot wait to drive down to Angie's auto shop to get my car fixed. Because I know she's going to do an amazing job. But also, there's the perseverant part of Angie, which is what brings her here to stand in front of us today. Okay? She, as well as pretty much every student at Brentwood, has not had an easy childhood or life. The Collins Dictionary says that perseverant is showing continued steady belief or efforts, withstanding discouragement or difficulty. In short, persistence. Angie has been able to persevere in the face of adversity, which is life. And we all know that is the case of life. It is not ever easy. She's embraced her tough life with a smile that is hers alone and her laughter, which I will dearly miss. She's a fighter, and that's important. She's fought for her education, and she's fought to have her family, and she has reclaimed her family. That is an amazing accomplishment for an 18-year-old. You love the people, and you love them for who they truly are at their core, and that is another act of bravery, okay? And I am so inspired by you. And I will miss you, honey, okay? But I will carry your spirit of adventure and persistence and perseverance forward, and I know you will too, okay? So I'm trying, meanwhile, you're crying and I'm not. Okay. So I guess it's my turn to make people cry. I know, but it doesn't work, right?
No, it works for the TV.
Oh, for the TV. Oh, sorry, TV. I'm just really not a TV person. Yeah. So now I have the honor of speaking to you about Admin Nason. And Admin, I do think that I have known you for 4 years since you're a freshman, since you're a little thing. And you are so, you're an adult now, and it's just so amazing to see you all grown up. And when, I don't have 2 words to describe or do a vocabulary lesson for admin, I have a phrase. And I want Brentwood folks to think about this. The phrase that I think about when I think about admin is, wait for it, puppies on the run. Okay? And puppies on the run is like, it brings out like the joy in admin's face and makes her so happy and hopeful. And that is what I want you to keep in mind for the rest of your life. Because the puppies, you know, that you love to visit are also like, remember when we were at the Deerfield Fair? And not that part, but the other part where we're visiting on all the animals. And stop. And I remember visiting the horses and how they just like gravitated toward you. And it was like magic. You walk by and they're like, oh, we love her. You know, we gotta get some of that. And same thing with the cows and the goats and the pigs. Remember the piglets? Yes. So animals on the run is really your thing. And it truly is, because you are going into veterinary services. And it's just the most perfectly matched career for you. And I will never forget, admin, whenever you are happy or experiencing joy, I have to step away from the mic, I'm sorry, Mr. McCallum, because this is what you do. It's like you're praying, and it's like you're of happiness, and it's just such a perfect gesture for the feeling that you have and what joy is. And so I will always remember that. And yeah, so now I'm gonna cry because I'm gonna miss everybody so much. But I love you, and congratulations.
I would like to call on Mr. Al McJock Province, who is going to be talking about Logan.
I want you to know, Logan, that I specifically requested you. This was not an assignment. And I did that because 2 things. 1, wanted to embarrass you by giving this speech in a kilt. And 2, I wanted to let you know what I really think about you. As a lot of my students will tell you, I call school a gymnasium of the mind often. And as part of your personal trainer team, we are interested not so much in what you come to school already possessing, but how much you grow, how much you improve, how much work you put into that. And you, Logan, really impressed me, because whatever it is that you came to school with, in the 2 years you were sitting in my social studies classes, you grew a lot. And learning is not an easy process. It's often uncomfortable. You're learning new things about yourself, the world. You're trying to square all these things together. Developing yourself cognitively is hard. It takes effort. And there are a lot of times that a lot of us don't want to do it or don't have the energy. And Logan, you persisted. You kept doing that. And that really stood out to me. And I'm sorry to say this is probably going to be one of the shorter speeches. I don't want to keep you standing too long. But I think you're going to do really well, Logan, because you have that capacity, because you are willing to face that discomfort, and you are willing to grow and develop yourself and push through this to come out a little more mentally swole at the end. As anyone in this room who is over the age of 30 can tell you, your days of doing stupid stuff are not behind you. But I think you're going to be all right. So I want to leave you with two pieces of advice. One, get a kilt, they're very comfortable. And two, keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be okay.
And finally, for today, I will call on Miss Thomas, who is going to be talking about Tati.
Okay, let me tell you about Tati. For those of you who don't know Tati, I'd like to describe her in a nutshell. Here's my top 10 descriptives of Tati. 1, one of a kind. 2, kind, just plain kind. 3, surprising. 4, creative and focused. 5, funny. These are all making sense to you, right? With our experiences. 6, hands-on learner. 7, thoughtful of others. 8, chatty when in the right mind space. 9, personable and mature. And 10, serene in mannerism. That's actually the first one I thought of when I thought of you. I'm consistently surprised by unique interests that are completely unexpected, like Chucky and Annabelle dolls, casual topics of conversations with detailed descriptions of completely gross things, or her anybody that knows her is laughing at that one, or her absolutely terrifying facial expression she always throws my way. By the way, she even gifted me a framed 8x10 photo of one of her facial expressions so that I'll never forget. I got it in the art room. Yes, it is. I love long conversations with her about music appreciation. We have a shared unexpected appreciation of Janis Joplin's voice, despite the apparent debates with her mom she had over it. I had Tati in jewelry class, and this was a one-on-one class, which was a lovely, quiet time. Tati and I would enjoy some tea, we'd try our hand at jewelry making techniques, and sometimes we'd be in deep conversation. Other times we were okay with silence. It was very easy with Tati, no pressure, and I'll really miss that. Tati, you're not getting away without me commenting on your nails. Can you just hold one of your hands up for a second? Okay. Now, keep in mind that I had her in jewelry class. So, like, little teeny tiny details. So, over the years, I've had long fingernails interfere with students' ability to participate in jewelry class. Well, Tati has just raised that bar. The sheer volume of well-made pieces that she completed is astounding, and all while her fingernails looked fabulous. So for all of you future jewelry class students, the fingernail excuse will no longer fly. Thank you. Thank Tati for that one. My single most favorite quality about this young woman is the laughs. She knows how to find humor in everyday things that can typically go unnoticed, or in things that might otherwise make you cry. What a great trait, Tati. Never lose that. That's the stuff that helps you get through life. I want to add that one of the things I personally appreciate is, despite whatever is going on with her, she has a quiet and calm way about her. She sort of floats into the art room in the morning with such a serene air about her. Whatever she's bringing in that worries her, she rises above it with her presence. This demonstrates a tremendous amount of self-control. You're so strong. It's been interesting, fun, and as I mentioned before, always a lot of laughter with you, Tati. I've enjoyed the many conversations we had, and I enjoyed our quiet time together. You're productive, and you have excellent attention to detail. Remember that, because your attention to detail, along with your humor and serenity in chaos, will help you stand out on a job and in life. I will miss you, but I'm happy for you for this next chapter. Congratulations.
Thank you, staff, for the time and effort you put into that. You speak on behalf of all of us, and thank you for the amazing things that have happened. The collective group here has achieved a lot and has been with us a long time. Okay, next part. Okay, family, friends, staff, students, it's time for the big moment, the presentation of the diplomas. This is not in the script, and I haven't done this, but Dr. Andrade, Dr. Scapardi, and Mr. Posca, would you join us up here? Is that okay? Sorry to put you on the spot. You're the most official people in the Nashua School District, and we would love to have you up here to help us give out the diplomas. Mr. Warren, if you don't mind stepping out as well. So this is what we're going to do. We did talk about accepting in your right, changing to your left, shaking with your right. Okay. Okay, family, as each graduate's name is called, they'll come forward, they'll receive their diploma, and a well-deserved moment in the spotlight. So families, if you do need to stand up, take a picture or whatever, do that, or if you are videoing it. It's okay for students at Brentwood to clap and to cheer as each student is called up. I'll do a little sentence on each one as I call them up. You come up, Mr. Warren, behind you are the diplomas. They should be in the order of the students there, I think, but just double check as we go through. Okay, so let's get started. Ben, your... Your humour, determination, your passion for cars has helped you grow tremendously, and we're proud of the independent young man you have become. Angie, your perseverance. You're amazing. Your perseverance, adventurous spirit, your humour and resilience have carried you through challenges and prepared you for an exciting future ahead. Admin. Take my hand. I'm going to hold these ones. Your enthusiasm, gentleness and caring personality have made a lasting impact on Brentwood, and we know you are capable of great things. JJ? Woo! Congratulations, you graduated.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Warren.
Your creativity, your humour, your artistic talent and determination have brought joy and colour to Brentwood. We're proud of you and your growth. Tati? Congratulations, my friend. You made it. Maturity, confidence, humour, creativity and incredible growth have made you a valued part of our Brentwood community. and Logan. Well done, my friend. Oh, nice handshake. Energy, humour, persistence and growth have made you unforgettable, and we're proud of all you have accomplished. Let's do one big round of applause. This is our graduating class of 2026. What? We'll see me after admin. Before we finish today, we have a couple of acknowledgements that we would like to make. Number one, is Joey Lane here with us today? Joey, could you stand up? Did you want to say something? I have something. Or you? Okay. Joey, we wanted to take the opportunity to say goodbye. Yeah, exactly, right? So stop cheering. And good luck. Joey, you follow your own path under this starry night. May each new horizon bring discoveries for you. If you didn't know, Joey is going to be taking a different educational path away from Brentwood starting next year, and we wanted to acknowledge that. We hope that each new horizon brings discoveries, brings you courage and opportunities to shine in ways only you can, and you shine in very different ways to others, and it's amazing and unique. Though your journey is taking you beyond Brentwood, you will always remain one of the bright stars that helped light our community. So thank you, Joey. Miss Algazine, I have to say something. We would like to say goodbye to Miss Algazine and to wish her all the best in her retirement. Like the swirling stars in the starry night, your words, your wisdom and compassion have illuminated countless students and inspired generations of students to find their own voices. As you step into this beautiful new chapter, may the skies ahead be filled with wonder, with peace, and all the adventures you have richly earned. So goodbye. As we close today, under our Starry Night theme, remember this: you did more than earn a diploma. Like stars shining through the darkness, you proved that growth, the healing, resilience and success are possible even through difficult times. As you step into the next chapter of your journey, whether it leads you to work or to college or adventure or simply discovering who you are, carry with you the spirit of Brentwood Academy. Respect, responsibility, safety and caring. May your light continue to shine brightly wherever life may take you. And Mr. Warren, if you could come back up for the final send-off. I'd like to call Mr. Warren back to the podium to give our graduates their final send-off.
Okay, graduates. I'd ask that you all, oh, you have a scripted for me? I've done this before. If you could all stand up, please. So now what you're going to do, and Ben, you're going to pretend to do, is take your tassel, which should be on the right. I'll wait patiently. We didn't rehearse this in case you didn't.
Even South didn't do it. They just told us get some go.
Well, I don't do that. I'm different than some.
No, some.
That's why you're here. All right, so you're going to take your tassel. Oh, you could just do it, pretend. From the right to the left. You are now officially graduates of high school. Well done.
So congratulations. Graduates, families, guests, students and staff, you're welcome to join us in the next room. We have some cake and water, maybe. Current Brentwood students, just stay tuned because the teachers will be taking you back for your buses to go home today. So don't get caught up in all the festivities. I know that some people are leaving. We have the place booked for a little bit longer. We're not rushing everyone out. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for Superintendent and Assistant Superintendents. Thank you, Board of Education. Thank you, parents, families, friends, everyone else. Thank you, graduates. You're busting to throw that thing in the air, right? Okay, get ready. So you are graduated. Congratulations. Throw in the air.